Why are you anxious? Yes? What is there to be anxious about? Everything. What's making you anxious? All of it. When a neurotypical person asks you about your anxiety, these answers don't really cut it, no matter how valid and accurate they are. Though I suppose they're not really seeking out a long YouTube video as an answer either. Don't they know they're talking to Jen? They either get a vaguely ominous response, or this.
This is gonna be so dumb.
Hi, my name is Jen, and I have generalized anxiety, social anxiety, PTSD, which can amplify the effects of anxiety, ADHD, and depression, which are both closely linked with anxiety, because my brain had to go and catch them all like some shitty Pokemon. I also deal with panic attacks and anxiety attacks, and I have sensory processing issues, which result in sensory overload, overstimulation, and memory loss. Oh, and I frequently dissociate, but can you blame me with all this going on? With all of that in mind, it seems like the easiest way to answer those questions that were presented at the beginning of this video is by providing you with a list of all of the things that could be running through my head at any given moment that are making me anxious. And so we begin. Going to bed, waking up, getting ready, canceling plans, not canceling plans and having to leave the apartment, leaving the apartment to hang out with humans, arriving too early to said human hangout, arriving too late to said human hangout, leaving the hangout too early and missing something, leaving the hangout too late and overstaying my welcome, overdressing for the human hangout, underdressing for the human hangout, having to talk to new people at the human hangout, talking to new people on the phone, talking on the phone in general, that feeling right before you have to make a phone call, texting, dating apps, dates, accidentally sliding into the DMs of that famous person and asking her out that one time because you were drunk. Girls, super intense girl crushes. Ladies, super intense lady crushes. Women, super intense women crushes. Lesbians, super intense lesbians. Kissing, sex, saying no to anyone, ever, saying yes too much, being too friendly, being too vulnerable, oversharing, undersharing, asking people to do things with me, not asking people to do things with me, and having to do them alone, being alone forever. Telling people that they're annoying me, telling people that I need something from them, telling my bosses that I need something from them, the thought that maybe my bosses hate me, the thought that I'm bad at my job, the thought that it doesn't matter if I'm bad at my job because we're all going to die anyway. Global warming, the weather, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, the Yellowstone caldera, solar flares, our reliance on fossil fuels, disposable plastic water bottles, the fires in the Amazon, the leadership in Brazil, Brexit, the situation in Venezuela, the tensions and protests in Hong Kong, the political situation in Sudan, the tensions between Iran and the United States, the general rise of far-right leaders across the globe, the current state of the United States in general, the economy, money, my lack of money, my bills, taxes, student loan debt, credit card debt, Amazon, billionaires, healthcare, my health, my general distaste for exercise, getting sick, feeling that for every late period I'm somehow living out the sequel to the Immaculate Conception, childbirth, my potential children, the fate of Planned Parenthood, child safety, the safety of sex workers, guns, the opioid epidemic, finding a therapist, not having a therapist, not being able to afford a therapist, finding a psychiatrist, not having a psychiatrist, forgetting to take my meds, thinking about all the reasons that I have to be medicated, including the Cheeto-in-Chief, the white cheddar vice Cheeto who wants to take my rights away, homophobia and the fear of holding a girl's hand in public, internalized homophobia, internalized and culturally learned racism, systematic racism, the ignorance of others, evangelicals, white supremacy, men, Mitch McConnell, white men, the Clintons' marriage, entitled young white men, Joe Biden, the 2020 election, the Electoral College, Ruth Bader Ginsburg's health, feeling like I'm avoiding the news by watching TV, watching new TV shows, the never-ending list of TV shows that I have to or should be watching, spoilers, getting inspired by really good TV shows and movies and podcasts and realizing that that means I have to make something I care about, deciding to not make things that I care about because making them makes me too anxious, even though not making them makes me equally as anxious. Caring about the things that I like. Caring enough to audition for things. Caring enough to write down video ideas at 1 a.m. Not sleeping. Not having any comfort items to sleep with. Caring about the people in my life. Not being able to solve all their problems for them. Upsetting the people in my life to the point that they will leave me for some unforeseen reason. Missing a high five. Screwing up where your arms go when you're going in for a hug. Eye contact, missing social cues, starting to say something but forgetting what I was actually going to say, not forming a complete thought, ergo losing the thought completely. Not writing things down as soon as I think of them. Ordering at restaurants. Ordering at restaurants that don't have French fries. Calculating the tip, not tipping enough. My roommate's spending habits. My roommate's. Rent. The fact that there are holes in the walls of my rented apartment. Dishes. Cooking when the kitchen isn't clean. The smell of peppers cooking. My overall sugar intake. Running out of toilet paper. Peeing. Needing to pee in inconvenient places. Planes. Cars. Taxis. Crosswalks. Falling to my death on wet subway stairs. Not getting my spot on the couch, which is equal in tragedy to falling to my death on wet subway stairs. Being so focused on not getting my spot that I forget that I need to make myself dinner. Not doing anything all day. Not doing anything with my life. Failure, math, reading, tests, homework, writing, my high school, which was so long ago, but it still stresses me out. The existence of video evidence of my theater performances in high school. Singing, terrible musicals, amazing musicals, musicals that confuse me. Cats, the musical, especially that new trailer. So that was fun, right? That little trip inside my brain. You had fun, right? Didn't you? Didn't you? Oh God, you didn't, did you? Oh, do you even like me? A side note to my fellow anxious beans. This is a very, very long list of things that are important and not so important that make me so scared that I can't breathe. But I do them anyway. I breathe through it. I reach out to friends. I tell them why I'm scared, or I film it and I tell you why I'm scared. I ground myself in the things that I know to be real and good, helping my friends and family, holding a baby, wearing glitter to work. And I do the things that scare me anyway. Not always. I can't do it every single time, but that doesn't stop me from working really damn hard. And I'm not saying that so you can applaud me, although I do like applause. Wait, but not loud noises. So we need to add loud noises to the list. I'm saying it so that you can know that A, I get that it's really hard. I've had a lot of therapy and a lot of practice, and it's still really hard. That's what she said. I can't do it without thinking that's what she said. And B, it's still possible. You've got this. A lot of times, it's just the idea of these things that are scary. Actually doing them, or addressing them, or living through them is manageable. Except for the whole world is burning and people are dying and we've spent centuries treating human beings like animals thing. That isn't super manageable. Anyway, I hope you like this video. To all my fellow anxious beings out there, I'm sorry if I added to your pile of things to be anxious about. I know that's a lot of things, but that's just like what's going on in my head. You can add to my pile too. Just leave a comment below. Tell me what makes you anxious, or what's on your list of things that are constantly going through your head, because I'm curious and I'm willing to bet they're also on mine. That was literally not everything. And if you like this video, you can click the little like button, and if you really liked it, you can subscribe to my channel and ding the bell for notifications. I put up new videos every Tuesday. And that's it. I'm really anxious, and it's hot in my room. I'm really anxious is so redundant after this video. Alright. I'm gonna go now. I love you. Goodbye. Arriving too early to said hang out with humans. That motherfucker. Very long list. What did my body just do? What was that? What I'm really into matching my lipstick to my hair. My eyes match it too. It's all blue and pink. Do 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 do.